Different age of homes and different neighborhoods require different upgrades. Of course, you have to keep in mind, if you are planning to stay or move, there are must-have lists and there are suggestions. Keep in mind, different price ranges will require different level of improvement. Between 9 and 15 years of age, there are musts. If you want to sell your home and you want to get top dollars, your kitchen must be changed, your appliances upgraded. However, there are certain things that you have to start to think about. Roof. Your roof is aging and most likely by the end of 15, you have to replace it. If you wait too long, the damage is so extensive that it's going to cost you more. Your fencing and your backyard decking may need refurbishing. You have to think about your air conditioning unit and the furnace. Most likely, they're reaching at the end of their lifetime, so they should be replaced and changed as well. If you haven't done your carpeting upstairs or in the main floor, this is a must time to replace them. If you have any hardwood floors and it's scratched up and old, you have to consider redoing it or replacing it. It will bring your sale value down. If you furnished your home and if you painted your home 15 years ago, the colors, the trends, the furniture style, even chandeliers, light fixtures, unless you have California shutters, even your window coverings getting dated. So make sure you take a serious look at, update them, change them, or get a stager into your house. Bathrooms are a big must to do. Usually cabinets, vanities are really outdated. So make sure you spend a few dollars on it, you will get it back, and you will achieve a much quicker sale. If you have wood windows, if you haven't maintained them and painted them every 2 years, it has to be replaced. If you maintain them, they are probably solvable, but people will be looking for new windows and they may deduct that from your price. Because Oakville is a higher scale area, make sure you keep up with the trends. However, keep in mind your house value. Don't use marble flooring in a townhouse. Or use marble flooring when your property is over $1 million worth. Think about appliances and different elements that you can upgrade. If you haven't done pot lights, if you haven't changed certain elements of the house, this is the time you have to do it, especially if your house is older. You will use higher-end materials, higher-end finishes when the price value is higher, of course. In a 15 to 20-year-old areas, it's a big dollar difference how much a property can sell. You will see some homes selling in the 600,000s and some homes can reach even over the million, depending on location and of course on the upgrade. Keep in mind, if you're living in an older area, sort of the QEW in older bungalows, you definitely have to look at the dwelling and maybe you have to even consider additions or furbishing the whole house, opening up kitchens and walls to maximize your value. You will see certain properties, just the property value going high and you're reaching high dollar figures because half of the street has already been ripped down and rebuilt with larger homes. So keep in mind, if you're living in an area where you already have 50 homes changed, just your lot value have increased. It's even more important to upgrade your house to a certain level, but don't over improve it if it's a tear down. The smartest way to look at your home ownership, you have to constantly upgrade. As you go to the hairdresser and you're following the different trends, you should do the same thing with your home. Your paint colors, your furnishing, the style of home, landscaping. If you put in a certain budget every single year, you will be ahead of the game and you don't have to do huge refurbishing just before your sale. It is nice as well to enjoy that hardwood floor or the Berber carpet or your pretty kitchen for 2 or 3 years before you sell. Otherwise, you may have to do it for resale. You will be disappointed and it will dig deep into your pocketbook if you have to do everything at once.